This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Sentinels and the Sentinels kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. On the move from inside his 5. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time out.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up
maybe a crease. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Dropping back, it's Campbell. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got a man. It's Howard. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes third and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Keeps it himself. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Howard. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Run in the red zone, it's Singleton. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And they have made no bones about this first drive, have they? Like, they said they were going to come out and establish the run and be physical. And the more physical team is going to win. And this offensive line so far, first drive, setting the tone. Getting movement up front, getting running backs going. Palmer, the game gets very easy when you can run the football and establish.
And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. It's the Sentinels offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense. offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
On the option, quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And, man, I absolutely love that from this quarterback. He is not a blazer. He's not going to outrun any defensive backs on the field. But I love when you take the space that a defense gives you. They want to play a certain coverage. They want to leave up all that space open. Nice job taking off, running early in the football game, setting the tone, showing the defense that you're willing to run.
And the Sentinels can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the ground with the counter. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you first downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. This is a designed run. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Goes to the option. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. And the Sentinels send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Run inside. It's Singleton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. To the air, it's Campbell. Unloads it left. Complete downfield. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
From the gun on 3rd down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down.
I mean, good news here. They get the completion. Bad news, though, not enough to pick.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And here comes the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Hauls it in, looking for space. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. The option look. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little game because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Not a lot of room. It found its way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll go to the fullback. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Sentinels with the 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. And the Sentinels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. On the option. Crosses the 40. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, this is an offense that has a lot of speed, and they have different guys they would love to get the football to in space, and they can find a lot of different ways to do that. I love the idea of going option here and trusting your quarterback to make the right read. If no one accounts for the pitch, man, he's going to get it to the outside, and you see the speed on the perimeter. Really clever play call that time by the O coordinator.
And the Sentinels are rolling down the field. Just going to keep it after the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Sends it back in motion. They'll run the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Gunderson. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And the Sentinels will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. And we'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there, and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
Solid run. Picks up 6 and gets it to the 28.
Yeah, this offense is going to try to run the ball and do it in a variety of ways. You'll see zone reads. You'll just see straight downhill running. They'll get the toss play going as well to try to keep this defense on their heels.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
And these 3rd downs obviously are so crucial, and that's why you call them the money down. But just to get the drive started, man, you get the 3rd down, you get a little bit nervous. Nice job executing, running the football, moving the sticks, and now keeping this drive moving.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Looking downfield, it's Campbell. Fires to the tight end. And he's not going to be able to convert. Knocked down just inches shy of the first down. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. In their own territory, no problem. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here's the pressure. Buried before he could blink.
Well, the offense staying aggressive. They've had success all game long. They just came away with a big play, but finally give up the sack. If they can keep this quarterback standing up, though, they can extend their lead.
This drive facing a little adversity now after that last play. It's 2nd and 20 on the option. The pitch. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Gonna let it fly. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. And it looks as if this one's going to carry into the end zone for a touchback. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Gonna run it. It's Bentley. Breaks into the open. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Just enough time for one final play of the half. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. To the air, it's Gunderson. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with Fresno State taking on the number 15 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Bulldogs looking to get the job done on the road. Right now it's early, but they lead this season opener. And as we check in on these notable matchups this week, we're reminded of just how meaningful every week in college football truly is. As for your game and an interesting first half, let's take a look at the numbers of note. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they have to say coming out of halftime, Holly?
Checking in with the Sentinels head coach. The biggest concern he has right now is their offense. They do have an opportunity to take the field and start the third quarter. He said, we have got to gain momentum. This home team and home crowd is making it difficult. But he said, I believe in our guys. We talked at the half, we've made some adjustments, and we'll see if they're able to come out and get back on track to start the third. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Didn't find much running room on first down. 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Gets the back moving. Now on the option. Pulls it on the option. Got enough for the first. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. First down here for the offense. They'll run the option. He'll keep it again on the option.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field in front of him to go make something positive happen. This quarterback's got to make better decisions. It's not just the passing game. It's in the run game with the option, too.
3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Here comes the option. Could be an alley. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
And playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And tackled there by the defense. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Running inside, it's Bentley. He works his way inside the 30. They'll mark him down at the 29. It brings up 4th down, and let's see what they do. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Pocket breaking down. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. You talk about taking the wind out of a crowd. A 4th down conversion will do that.
Yeah, they were jacked up in here, excited. The fans get loud, rush the passer, and how about the conversion? The big 4th down conversion here in the 3rd quarter to give yourself some life in a tight ball game.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Sentinels. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 3rd. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run. And here's the return. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often. You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds, an excellent field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Give to the fullback.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
3rd and short now from their own 48. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
They booted away on 4th down. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity. Oh, he wants it all. And he's got it inside the 35. Ripped off the huge chunk play all the way to the 31-yard line.
Man, I love this offensive approach, man. All gas, no brakes. You got the lead, so what? Continue to do what you do. Find those one-on-one situations and continue to stay aggressive.
Maybe some room here. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback making adjustments. He's going for the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
Yeah, we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he tacks on the extra point.
Number 31, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Sentinels offense comes out to start this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On the option. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
And you kind of thought in that situation QB might keep it, but makes the right read. Gets it to the pitch man, and what does he do? Gets downhill. Get downhill and get that first down. New set of downs. Nice execution on the option by this offense.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Sentinels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bentley. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. And the Sentinels are marching down the field. They stop him in his tracks, tried to sneak that fullback loose, and nothing doing.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not in. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Back to pass, it's Gunderson. Makes the grab. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that first down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be...
Pulls it in, the first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Hey, I got to be honest. I don't know if the defense was expecting that type of throw on fourth down. It looked like they were all huddled close to the line of scrimmage, looking for something in the quick game, but instead the quarterback takes a shot.
Finding some room. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it's just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Sentinels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Avery. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. What's old is new in offensive football. The return, at least on that play, of the pass-catching fullback.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football. He can make plays. Use the big fella.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. A run for the quarterback. Fights off a defender. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. And the Sentinels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Looks as if he's going to run it. He just kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Slams it ahead. Brought down short of the end zone, and that'll bring up 3rd and goal. Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll send the back in motion. Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Sentinels. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And with the extra point, they're down a touchdown, 21-14. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. And now this offense will take first down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Can't get him to the ground. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The option, the keeper, might have a chance. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The run inside. It's Singleton. Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a first down. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. No big secret what they're trying to do here. They've kept it on the ground. It's 1st and 10. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. Give to the running back. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Nothing doing on that play, and the clock will stop for the 2-minute timeout. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Running the red zone. It's Sharp. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
Yeah, and not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead late in the fourth quarter, inside of a minute. I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Running inside. It's Sharp. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And he got it! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Allen. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Back to throw, it's Gunderson. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Might as well finish with a little flair. The defense comes up with a turnover, and they can take a knee if they choose from here on out.
Great play by the defense, and they're expecting this, right? In a two-minute situation, they've got a two-possession lead. They got a lot of DBs out on the field, and everybody's eyes are just on the quarterback. They're all seeing it thrown, and they're breaking on the ball, and they come away with a nice interception.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. And with the game all but decided, this quarterback will take a knee. Winning those individual 6-second battles every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job by this team being ready, getting the W.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.